Hi, welcome back to part 2 of the Marshall JMP, the 100 watts reissue, ex-Gary Moore servicing. Super lead with a super bass conversion. So let's take a look and see exactly what was done, what kind of a job they made of it. Now, the super lead has what's called split cathodes. The cathodes on V1 are separated, and the one channel's got 820 ohms and 220 microfarad, and the lead channel has 2.7k and 0.68 microfarad. So to put it to super bass, you have to join the cathodes back up and disconnect the 2.7, the 0.68. So that's been done correctly, that's good. On the lead channel on the super lead, the anode coupling cap is 2N2, 2200 PF, and it should be 0.022, 22 nanofarad on the super bass, and that's been done, modified correctly. So that's all good, that's great, that's to super bass specs. If you're going to do a full super bass conversion though, this resistor, which is the slope resistor for the tone controls, that should be 56k for the super bass. For the super lead it's 33k, and they've left a 33k in there. And also this treble cap, it goes to the treble control. In the super lead that's 470 PF, in the super bass it's 250 PF, and they've left a 500 PF in there, so that's still to super lead specs. These differences are subtle, and I think it's best that I leave them alone, because if I start altering it, it's not a Gary Moore special then, is it? You know, let's keep it, the mojo locked in it. So it needs to be as Gary had it. There's also removed a capacitor here. There would have been a 0.68 microfarad across there for the super lead. It's removed for the super bass, so that's good. So let's keep that all as is. It's a special for Gary, and we don't want to be messing around with it. Now during testing, it tested really well, but the output's down. We're just getting about 80 watts out of the amplifier. Now the 4 EL34s that are original, they all test slightly down. So let me take you over to the tube tester. Here we have my 1960s AVO Mark IV valve characteristic meter, VCM, and that's one of the EL34s from the amp. So it's warmed up, let's test it and put it to test. Now let's have a look at the scale. Ignore this replace good, we're not looking at that whatsoever, so completely ignore that. We are looking at the 0 to 100. Now for a good EL34 we should see 75 millivolts, sorry, milliamps, 75 milliamps, and you can see it's scraping 60. The official Mollard data is 75 milliamps. All these parameters are set correctly. So this valve's down. The other three measure similar. They're down. Some are down to around about 50 milliamps. So it really needs a matched quad of EL34s, and that'll bring the output power up to its full 100 watts, I'm sure. Go back to the amp, and I'm pretty sure that's all it needs. Those EL34s were original, so I'm not surprised that they've worn, that they're aged. Everything else checks out good, so we'll get the valves ordered and we'll complete the repair. Now hopefully in part 3 the owner of the amp, Paul, will be along and he'll play some Gary Moore. That'll be most fitting. But for now, I hope you've enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.